the fuck is going on?
It's the America theme song of America, right?
Oh, I didn't know what the fuck you guys were doing, to be honest. I was just
Somebody help me out.
All right, Pod Bless America, number 2. We're back, coming at you live from this cool new location. Can you introduce yourself, our new guest on the episode?
So, y'all, this is IQ Soul. The alien just landed on the Pod Bless America shizzle.
Fuck yeah.
We got an alien on soil.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
Yeah.
You're an illegal alien?
So, I'm the super alien. That's a little, one of my alter egos from my, that I do on my show.
Do you think America likes aliens?
My family were illegal aliens, and I wish ICE was around because I fucking hated them. I
have a question with you about this because I've seen you do this. Your alien kind of dressed up like an astronaut.
You're right. It's like a...
So what kind of alien dressed up like an astronaut?
Well, this one's like a weird astronaut alien. It just travels through space and shit doing shows. And sometimes I land on MMA shows. Sometimes I land on...
Right, because you do a lot of different things, right?
Yeah.
You said you make music, too?
I make music. Well, that's the thing. Like, I have a song called Energy. And in that song, I'm like supposedly like some alien that came. Shit.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Some American got some energy with some Red Bulls and some fucking Four Loko, right?
Yeah.
I mean, can I say how more American could we be? 4th of July celebration. We brought an alien on the podcast. Come on. Guys.
Yeah, I mean that's
we got to talk about some migrant moments. I got some
migrant moments.
Yeah, dude. Bro, I'm gonna tell you this. You know what? I'll announce this on here because everybody's been telling me to do a bit on this. I'm not joking. My mom used to run a sweatshop.
Migrant moments.
Seriously, dude. And I didn't know that shit until I got older because somebody told me. I grew up in a racist neighborhood, so they'd be like, "Yo, at least my mom doesn't run a sweatshop." I'm like, my mom would never hire Asians. You know, like I thought. I didn't realize like there could be Polish sweat, which they sweat more.
Polish sweat,
like. But yeah, no, she was an interior designer, and like we had like 14 sewing machines, which is crazy because like when I hear I live by an airport now, when I hear airplanes it helps me fall asleep because it reminds me of the compressor. The sewing
it reminds me of all the kids in the basement making clothes.
Yeah, dude.
Old time lullabies.
Yeah, dude.
I think you're talking about PTSD. I think that's exactly
that is
a little bit.
Speaking of America,
Polish
right?
traumatic stress disorder. Yeah.
Polish
yeah.
Immigrant moments.
Is it worse if you're like a war veteran and you're also an immigrant? Does that make it worse somehow?
I don't know how that could work. I mean, what army would you be for? That you're just.
There's got to be somebody.
You're just in the U.S. Army and you gotta. I love America. Salute to you. You just have an accent in the U.S. Army.
As long as you're not winking and shit.
Yeah.
And you say it with that accent.
Can you enlist in the military if you're from a different country?
I don't think you can.
Isn't that how they used to do it back in the day though? Like that's how you can become a citizen was by serving.
I mean,
I believe in that.
I feel like that's a real thing.
That's fair. Like, hey, bro, you want to be in the country? You may as well fight for us.
If you survive, that's all yours.
If you survive,
if you survive, you're here.
You get 3 numbers of the Social Security. Yeah, you got to earn the numbers. Right?
Yeah, right.
But also,
each
it's like you
kind
of want that
section.
guy on your team, right? Like if you survive a war, like
yeah,
join us. Why not?
Have you ever heard of Void?
Oh, I see what you're saying. So like like we collect all the winners,
right?
So like, you know what I mean? Like
the W.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah. No, have you ever heard of Wojciech the Bear? You know what that shit is? No. I do like a whole bit on it. I'm just like Wojciech the Bear. There's an army stationed in like a winter area, a Polish army, right? They were so fucking bored. Oh, these burning Jews, this is so boring. You know, they trained a fucking bear to smoke cigarettes, drink beer, and shoot an AK-47.
What the fuck? Wait, this is a real thing?
Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
And they have a statue of him in Poland because he's like a memorialized soldier.
Sick.
And he's got
my body built.
And talk about his.
Yeah, well, in America we have the Chicago Bears. So
yeah.
Not for long.
Hammond Bears.
Not for long. Yeah, right.
The Hammond Bears. Right?
Moving and shit.
There's you know how they have the Erlacher billboards like going down 90, right? You
yeah.
can see his
Yeah.
I just saw one the other day where it said the Hammond Hares, and then Erlacher has like a big frowny face on.
That's hilarious.
And then it says too soon, ... on the bottom.
That's kind of funny.
Did you guys ever hear the Mayor Daley story with the Bears? Did you hear that shit? I don't even follow sports, but I heard this where he was like, because he was obviously like mafia connected, whatever, and they were gonna fucking buy the Bears in like '93. And they were going to push the deal through. And Daley was like, yeah, you guys do that. And magically the tolls right to fucking Indiana are going to go 5 times up. And it's going to be under construction for 5 years. You try and do that to my baby Bears. It's fucking gangsta, you know?
Do you guys know about the airport that they like got rid of overnight in Chicago?
No.
There was an airport that was literally on Lake Michigan, like right by Soldier Field, like on the fucking coast.
No shit.
Yeah. And then like for whatever reason,
Had to be private, right?
I think it was a private airport. So yeah, it wasn't like your landing, whatever, commercial flights there, but still kind of sick to be able to land a plane like in like downtown Chicago.
To the beach and shit.
Yeah.
But I think there was like,
check it out, girl.
right, that'd be so sick.
Right
What a
near
flex.
the beach.
But
my
yeah, it was
little
like they like
G6.
didn't meet codes. Like they need to like invest more money to like get it like up, up to standards.
Yeah.
They're like, fuck it, we'll just bulldoze it in the middle of the night. But
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I've never heard that. That's actually kind of crazy.
It's another fucking crazy mafia history in Chicago. You know when you guys seen Casino? Remember when they hand off the money from Vegas to like Kansas? That's like Chicago guys, and that guy grew up around my old neighborhood by like Harlem and Irving, right? His name was Calabrese, and his son, he was so fucking coked out. He buried all his $6 million of dad's money in their lawn, and then he ratted him out. And then they all die in jail. He was under witness protection in Arizona. He moves back, and now he does mafia tours downtown. And I was on that shit, and dude, shaking his hand. I mean, his fingers are like fucking kielbasa's. I'm like, man, I would not want to be choked out by that, like, and like
Right there, I killed somebody.
And yeah.
To the left.
Yeah, he was like, yo, we buried a body there, and they needed to move Comiskey across the street, so we had to get that out of there in order for them to move it.
Holy shit.
And the thing that made me laugh my ass out the most, because I'm in like Buddhism and Taoism, he's like, yo guys, for karma, go to Connie's Pizza, because they used to extort them before they went corporate. So he's like, yeah guys, I could use some fucking, I'm getting the shakes and tremors, I could use some good karma. Like,
Yeah, right. Okay. Yeah, let me give you some good karma.
I like that he's doing social media plugs. You know?
yeah.
Shout out to that guy.
Well, you don't really see mafia people no more, man. Back in the day, like you would see like.
Well, now that you
like
guys
the
fucking conjured him up, we will.
old fucking boat Lincoln.
Yeah.
Driving and like dude will come out, his hair will all be slicked back with some fucking glasses. And you're like, yeah.
As Italian, I am
don't fuck
offended.
with that. And if his hair was white,
All
like,
all the
yeah.
big black ladies appropriated those big ass glasses now. That's what they say. Fucking those hairy glasses.
But I mean, yeah, that's how you would see it. And you were like, you would know, like we knew, like don't fuck with that guy.
Yeah.
I feel like they probably went away as soon as like it became a big thing on media, like The Sopranos and all this. Like, oh, we can't even act like that no more because now they know what we act like.
Yeah.
Like, now all our tells are on TV.
Hey, I ain't saying nothing.
Like as soon as you ask for gabagool, it's over. You're in the mafia.
Imagine having a conversation with a mafia dude and all he keeps saying, I ain't saying nothing.
Yeah, dude.
Like, bro, I was trying
Go
to
talk
ask
to
you
Jimmy
about your day and
Tight-Lips. He
shit.
ain't saying nothing.
Yeah.
I think it's funny though. It reminds me.
Hey, Wild Phil, you gonna come over, man? You gonna disrespect me in my house, Phil? He's kissing him on the forehead and shit.
do you guys know penne rigati?
Yeah, dude, it's a pasta.
I had that yesterday.
Yeah.
So it's
I love
this,
penne rigati.
It's this comedian.
I thought that was the guy's name. Is it? Is it a name?
Yeah. Well, it is a pasta, but it's
I was gonna say it's really a noodle, right? Something
yeah. He's doing this
Two
character.
different things. It's ricotta cheese and it's the penne noodle. That's why it's so.
you shut
it
the
must
fuck
be
up,
a
Ruse?
stage name.
It's a stage name, yes. But anyways, so he draws on these eyebrows. I don't mean to like break the third wall or whatever, or the fourth wall, or whatever. But he draws the eyebrows on. He's got this goofy suit, big like padded shoulders and stuff, and and he's got this whole accent that he does. Right, it's so funny. He's so wacky and crazy. But I just had him on my show, and he brought all these props and had all these like questions and cue cards. And
He's a prop comic.
He's laying on the couch and like rolling around and stuff. The entire episode, he keeps scooching closer and closer to me until we're like sitting like right now. It was really really funny, but. He said that he trained with the guy.
Did he touch you?
He did, we hugged at the end.
I don't know nothing.
But
I ain't
he was
saying
like,
nothing.
he's got this crazy accent, and I'm like, oh, so where are you from, Penne? And he's like, I'm from New Jersey. You know,
What
it's
the
like,
fuck?
It's super funny, but
It's a Jersey thing.
But anyways, he went to France and supposedly trained with the guy that taught Borat, Sacha Baron Cohen how to do Borat. So he's like
My
a
name
clown
is Borat.
college, like kind of like, mime
I like you.
shit. But
I love Sacha, dude. I love that guy since Ali G. You remember
Yeah,
that
dude,
shit?
Ali G, that shit was funny.
That was wacky, yeah.
Ali G
Oh
was
my
funny.
God.
That shit was funny as fuck.
I feel like that's his best work. Is honestly his earliest stuff when he was doing interviews and fucking with people. Because that's when he went the furthest.
I
And
like
even
all of it,
think,
though,
like,
man.
The
I like-
movies don't go as far. The movies are a little bit more shock humor. I think early
Oh,
on. he was
I don't know, dude. If you watch
really trying to
Bruno, that
fuck
shit
with
went pretty
people.
fucking far, dude.
Yeah, but I
What's
even
up?
think
I'm
it's
Bruno.
more like he's tricking people into situations. Like early on, he was really trying to just have fun and fuck with people in an interview and get them to say something stupid. Later on, it's like, oh look, this guy's trying to fuck a hooker, and really, it's like he's not trying to fuck a hooker.
well, I think Giuliani got caught in the newest movie. He was like trying to have sex with like a 15-year-old girl.
That's what I'm talking about. He has his pants down, but it's like he's just getting the mic on his pants, and that's the type of shit that he's doing in Bruno and all this. It's political and all this. It's way different than the stuff he's doing early on when he's really just being an idiot. It kind of reminds me of what I talked about last time, like Stephen Colbert and all this. Like he really was just playing a retard. He was playing a retard with Ali G, and that's like awesome. He was so good at it. Like he's actually one of the best people ever at doing that. Like
Never
the
go
best
full
ever.
retard.
Yeah, because it's not easy to be a retard. Let me tell you.
Just as Sean Penn, I am saying.
Yeah, ask
2003.
Leonardo DiCaprio. That's what made him a
Went
star.
home empty-handed.
So to segue from retards, did you hear what France is saying about how Europeans' heat wave is because of Americans using air conditioners? That's
shit.
that's the reason why they're
That's
having.
funny.
And I was like, I feel like making it a little bit colder for them. You know?
Well, fuck you,
what
France,
kind of
because I'm
logic
not
is that?
stopping.
France is, I think it's like
Also-
the hottest place on the planet right now. I saw
can you
some
imagine what it
picture.
smells like? They don't use deodorant, bro.
Yeah, it's gross.
Yeah, I bet you their wee-wees
Especially in this
stink.
fucking-
Yeah.
Damn.
Come on, folks.
You know what it reminds me of? What it immediately reminded me of? Did you ever see the Trailer Park Boys where Ricky makes an ice rink in the trailer park? No? Have you ever seen that? No?
No.
Have you ever watched Trailer Park
I-
Boys?
I've
Yeah.
seen it.
Yeah,
high at my
yeah.
friend's house,
He's
but-
like trying to earn brownie points with his wife. So he fucking pours like 3 inches of water in an empty trailer and then steals like 20 people's air conditioners to make a
shit.
hockey team in the ice rink. And Bubbles gets mad because his fish is frozen in the ice. I don't know. I don't know. I
Man,
love
fuck
Ricky.
France. Made me think of, remember
Yeah.
like during 9/11, they're like,
Also-
they didn't have our backs, we called them
Freedom
freedom
fries.
fries.
Okay. Ignorance aside, in America, like nobody else is bitching but France. That's such a French thing to do. Nobody else
Right.
is fucking,
Blame the
that's-
data centers and shit.
That's
Yeah.
really the answer, yeah. Okay, so but it's kind of our 4th of July episode. So let's actually go through some like American moments, right? Like 9/11, World War II. Like what are some great
Oh, the
American
good, the good hits.
the good shit? You know, like Vietnam obviously we fucked up, but like what are some great,
I'm gonna say
wanna
9/11.
start?
I think we should start at 9/11.
Said that wasn't good shit, but
Well, I think 9/11
Pete
is like,
Davidson?
what's the more American thing? Can anybody think of something more American that sticks out in the
Conspiracy
American
theories.
mind?
Conspiracy theories.
How about we let our guest go off on 9/11 because it sounds like he's got some
Ooh.
Do
ideas.
you think that's the most American thing? What do you think?
I think the lizards did it, y'all. Nah,
All right.
I don't know.
I actually believe that he thinks.
What
that.
does IQ think? Do you think 9/11 is the most American thing?
9/11. I think the most American thing will be
apple pie, cheeseburgers, like what?
cheeseburger.
fucking football.
American football,
football.
probably, yeah.
Yeah, not fucking, not that soccer shit. I'm talking about real football.
Yeah. Have you guys been watching World Cup?
Fuck the World Cup.
No.
It's been fun seeing all the people try shit though.
Yeah.
Like, have you seen like the different
Seen
like
Europeans, yeah.
Yeah, like come in and they're like, oh, I can get free refills.
Free refills.
Yep.
Ranch dressing.
A bunch of Phils walking around.
Oh, I can get pre-diabetes. I need to bring this home to the family.
Yeah, what if all these Europeans go home in a month and they're like fat as shit and like sick and
Right.
like dying from all the food?
preservatives
Yeah.
and shit.
Dude, my new bit, I'm not joking. My family used to tell me I was so fucking fat growing up, and they'd be like, nobody was as fat as you, and I was like, bitch, you were in the Holocaust. That's like the
I can't compete with that.
yeah, that's the ultimate weight camp.
The
Are you
original
kidding me?
Ozempic, yeah.
Like,
And then she's like, yeah, but we were skinny even out of Holocaust. I'm like, yeah, because Polish food sucks, bro. Like it's
all potatoes.
I like Polish food, but it's like some guy just was like, I'm gonna put everything that makes you tear ass together, like cabbage, onions. and that's why Polish Mexicans relate so much because it's like frijoles.
Yeah, you can mix some shit.
It's like we want to fucking fart as much as possible,
You
right?
have to sometimes, you know.
But
Do Polish people and Mexicans get along together? Is that
Yeah,
like a
oh,
no?
dude.
construction.
I know
Yeah,
it's true.
bro, that's everybody. That's
I know
it's
a chick
every
that's had-
factory.
Bro, I worked with some dude. He did not speak a lick of English,
Hmm.
and
I do that right now.
Still got along, and we worked together. And
Yeah.
and I learned how to do electricity from him.
It's
And that's why I got shocked so many fucking times.
yeah.
Let
It's
me
that
ask you,
Polish.
how long was he in America for? Like when you met him,
About a year, probably.
and how long did you know him for?
He already had his own business, though.
Because what blows my mind is like people come to America, they don't even learn English, they don't even want to, and actually you can succeed doing that. Like you can actually, you don't even have
Yeah.
to
But
learn.
It was
English.
because he was good. But you know what? The whole time he had a little fucking, like a little Bacardi thing.
Yeah.
You're good. You're good. That's the only thing he would say. You're good. You're good.
For context, for
Drink a
context,
little bit.
No, dude. Every factory I worked at, that's where I learned more Spanish. Fucking not high school. I was working in a factory. It was all Polish. Plus, it's because the work ethic. We fucking we'll knock out a 7-month union job in a day. You know, like
You see all this shit right here? There
Yeah.
was no walls at all. Nothing.
We
So
fu- we-
all this was empty.
we fucking
I came, and
yeah.
all like.
And our people love Ross Dress for Less, bro. That's our shit. That's our shit. I was arguing with my aunt about this because she's like, I go to Nordstrom Rack. I'm like, okay, yeah, that's how you know you're a successful immigrant, by having the good leftovers.
Right.
You start at Marshalls.
I have more decency. I go to Marshall's.
yeah.
That's so funny. Okay, so yeah, Polish and Mexican, right?
I know a chick
Dress
that's
for
Polish
less,
and Mexican.
Work ethic. That's so great. Drinking, right? That both big, heavy drinking
Yeah.
cultures.
dude,
right?
Phil,
Heavy
Phil
drinking.
brought moonshine for the record. I mean, like
That's
that's
true.
you know what I mean. That kind of
Also, I gotta say, this is not God Bless America, but bro, when I was in the factory, the Americans were always the downers, bro. We'd be fucking around playing soccer while the brake press is going. You know, like I just like I never took my job seriously. I'm like, we're here to get our check, and then we're going to the fucking mariachi party on the weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
exactly.
but I worked with a shit ton of people who just like they took their shit way too serious. They're like, you need to be passionate about. I'm like, I make 10,000 pieces of this. There's nothing to be passionate about, motherfucker.
Oh, you know what's another most American thing?
What?
Taco Tuesdays.
hell yeah,
Fuck yeah.
fuck yeah.
Yeah, dude.
And it is indeed
I love that
Taco
one.
Tuesday, boys.
Yeah, that's
Oh
right.
yeah, matter of fact, we just set the fucking use the Pod Bless America discount code
Yeah, right.
for some tacos. And
Yeah,
shit.
just go order your food and just say "Pod Bless America" and you'll get 15%
and
off.
if the guy serving you the taco says "que," that means you're good.
Or if he
I've got a
says
hipster taco
Yeah,
place
say,
around the corner
"No,
from
thank
me,
you."
and it's all like white people. There's like a trans bartender there and stuff, and it's like the food's fine, you know, but it's not like an abuela in the back, you know, making the food. You know, it's
Yeah.
like you can just tell it's not real Mexican food. It's like it's trying to be too cool, you know.
Yeah.
It insist upon.
What will happen if we put tofu in this? You know?
tofu
Yeah, there's
in
a
it.
sweet potato taco. It's like the vegan taco,
Oh,
which doesn't taste bad, but it's just like
No, I don't want cilantro. They beat people in third world countries to get that, so I don't want
Oh.
it.
probably.
It's
Bro,
crazy
that-
because they say to some people cilantro tastes like soap.
I've heard that. I've heard
Yeah,
that.
I don't
You
like
know-
cilantro.
I don't like the taste of it, but I don't
You know
taste
what's-
soap either.
That's because when they were beating them, they washed their mouths out with soap.
Ah,
You know
And
what-
they ate cilantro afterwards.
You know what's crazy about that? So I did the whitest thing ever, is the 23andMe. What kind of white am I? You know? And
I had to know.
but you know what's hilarious is on 23andMe, they have all these other things that the scientists like they fuck around with. So that'll be like, I had on there like there's a 40% chance, according to your genetics, you think cilantro tastes like so, and like the other one was you have a 30% chance of successfully pulling off a cartwheel, and I was like, fuck. Because
I need to take that shit.
Because I remember trying to do that shit, and I would look narcoleptic. I would make it like
Bro, what-
mid-air and then drop.
what kind of fucking Temu fucking what the fuck? Dude, I've never seen any of that ever on any of those. What the fuck did you order?
I did the Black Friday VIP special, you know? where they're using my jizz. They have a bunch of Chinese wild fills.
I was just gonna say, I'm like, dude, did they like collect your semen or something? Like, what the fuck?
No, it was all a mouth swab, and you send it in the mail.
Was it still semen because it was a mouth swab?
Yeah. That was after I sucked the cock, you know. And then I sent it out.
That sounds like porn searches and shit.
Swab cock.
People get mad because everybody gets especially now with the Israel shit. They get everybody gets 1% Jew on there.
Oh shit!
It's
Everybody
like
gets-
I got like
Automatically.
yeah, because they try and make it seem like everybody originated, you know, from Pangea,
Is there
the
like
Middle
just
East.
one person like just receiving stamp 1%?
Yeah, they're stamping it with a yarmulke stamp.
No,
you know?
or you feel like they're doing.
Wait, I want to hear Phil explain the origins of humanity real quick.
Well, no. That's I'm thinking about that. I'm like, how does that explain everybody originated? So you tell me there's like some Jewish caveman that I got from, you know, like what?
If we go
Oh, there's
back,
dinosaurs.
if we go back, we're all African, right?
Yeah.
Whoa,
Right. I think the idea is
whoa.
that people, the Homo sapien came from modern day Kenya, essentially,
No
right?
homo, Homo
Migrated
Drew's a
north
homo.
through Egypt and then into like the Fertile Crescent area, right? And then humanity
Yeah.
like exploded from there. Is that true? I don't know. Is creationism true? I don't know. I just did a podcast with these guys who are like, dinosaurs aren't real. They're like going deep on fucking flat Earth and like there's
Oh
no
my
space
God.
isn't real. All that kind of shit. So
Fucking
That
Croatians.
must have been fun.
I don't know.
I really like the dinosaur bones isn't real one because it's like, what do you have to believe that? You have to believe that they planted all those bones, like all that's
over.
fake. You'd
Bro,
have to
and why
really
would they
believe.
plant dinosaurs? Like, would they just be like, yeah, these
Who
are the
the
animals
fuck
that have
is
been here
gonna
the whole
spend so
time?
much
The
money?
reptilians, the aliens that you're
To throw us off.
yeah to throw us off. Obviously, I mean, what would be the most logical? It's Occam's razor. What's the
You don't
most
think
obvious?
this Flexosaurus Rex is real, bro?
Flexosaurus.
Come on, man.
Dude, you're built like Littlefoot from Land Before Time.
Dude, my girl's gonna see this, okay, man? You can't be doing that shit.
Yeah, right. Save some pussy for the rest of us. You can't be flexing a fucking. He's got the American fucking flag on you, flexing like that. Phil,
Yeah.
cut it out.
Yeah.
Also, I know you said that you're Polish, but I can smell that you're Polish. This cologne is going crazy.
Oh yeah, dude, I had to douse it today, man. Seriously. And while I was doing it, I was like, "Is this American to do?" No, it's not. You know, it's covering the BO. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
Luckily,
appreciate you covering it,
though,
though.
I leveled up from the Ross Dress for Less cologne. You know, because that shit is so bad. If it's bad, you can get drunk off of it. You know.
Ugh.
Yeah, I was gonna
That's
say,
weird.
like, is it the real cologne or they sell like the knockoffs? It's like instead of like Curve, it's
Oh
like
man, those things
Sure.
will stain your shirt.
Yeah.
It's like a chain when it like a bad
One
chain.
time
Like, it's like the green.
I thought I had a good deal. I was like, he's like, hey, no. First he came up,
Tommy
like,
Hilfiger.
25 for 2 of these. I'm like, I'm good, bro. All right, 15. I'm good, bro. I'm waiting for the bus and shit.
Yeah.
He left, and I'm still waiting. Fuck it. He still comes back. He still got him. All right, bro. $7.
That's a random ass fucking number too, dude.
$7.
$7, like.
Like,
Because
I'm
he's
like,
still holding out for 5.
I'm
Yeah.
like, bro, let me look at them, and they look like real and shit. So I'm like, oh shit.
You know, it's
Like,
hobo
yeah, they
piss.
So I'm like, kind of like, hey, you know, man, I only got $3 on me, bro. So fuck it, $3.
Dude, he went from $25 to $3.
25 to $3.
Dude, you know what's funny though is that guy walked away like fucking got him.
Yeah, yeah.
right.
So the next day, I got a little date. I was younger, you know, whatever, and I sprayed that shit on me, and like I had like almost like something like this, it was black and white too, like this. So
Yeah.
Right.
bro, the white part was fucking stained. I had to walk through Navy Pier and shit.
He probably literally did spray piss on himself. He
Bought
probably
it from a
literally
hobo,
did.
became a hobo. For us, by
Now I
us.
live here and shit.
You probably did the smell test. Like, that smells odorous. I mean, it definitely has.
I
this-
just like-
I
I
thought
just-
it was a deal, bro.
I just like that the dude went from 25 to 3, and at no point were you like, man, this is fucked up. You're like, you know what? Yeah, that is a deal. I'm gonna take
Bro,
it.
no, because when he showed me, it was still in the box.
Oh,
He said
shit.
It looked nice. I was like, you know what? I do need some cologne.
and he's probably like rationalizing, like, oh, this guy's got to be really desperate. Like, this
Yeah.
guy's got to be really desperate
He
to
probably
be.
like just stole them from Mars or some shit.
Yeah. No, they dumpster dive for the empty boxes.
Yeah.
Sometimes, right?
Because there'll be people like, dude, this is
Yeah,
so.
just go to the flea market.
Dude,
You'll see it all there.
BOE was giving me shit for forever. I literally like 3 months ago, I updated for up until 3 months ago, I still have an iPod, and people refurbish that shit and put it in like boxes that they buy to sell it as new. What's okay? I want to know.
Wait, where the fuck was that going? That was just like I was waiting for something with it.
I was just talking about the box. Well, no, I was going to what's the shite?
Dude, that story, I was like, where are you going with this?
I'll turn my mic off. No. I was gonna say what's the most. This isn't even. We're celebrating America here. The most Polish shit. You know, I loved ripping people off online. I fucking love that shit. Like, and it's not even like doing it as I'm not doing it as like, oh, I'm gonna fuck old people over as like as my main side hustle. It's just like, no, this is just for me. So fuck you. And like, have you ever had that? What's the most you lowballed someone online? Anybody? No.
Oh man,
nobody.
No. I'm a pretty stand-up person.
Okay.
I don't really sell a lot of stuff online.
I was saying, yeah, me neither. That's
I bought.
I'm not going to a lot of pawn shops apparently, like you are.
No, dude, I'm on that Craigslist shit, bro. I'm still on
That's
there.
still a website?
Where you have to fucking show up with a gun because some shit might go down.
Dude, I've sold stuff on Facebook Marketplace a couple times, and like I literally was like sent the address like around the corner, and I was like, I don't want you to know my. Where
Oh yeah,
It's
no,
sketchy, right?
Right,
Like,
of course.
no, you gotta meet up at like your local police station because then everything's surveilled.
I did go to the fire department actually one time. I did do that.
Yeah, no, dude. So
baby and shit.
I bought so I went to go buy I totaled my car. I was getting a Volkswagen Golf, like a true Polak.
Oh, nice.
And it's like, dude, it was $3,000.
What year?
It was like this was like 2010 and it was like a 07,
It
you know?
wasn't anything. You know damn well it was 98.
No, but so he had on there for $2,000. Or no, he had on there for $3,000, and I go, oh, I'm gonna pull the dumb card of like, oh, I thought it was $2,000, blah, you know. I show up. I swear to God, it was a Haitian guy with like a machete scar. Oh. He's like, no, you know better. It is not $2,000. It's not $2,000. You're not getting this for $2,000. I'm like, all right, well, I'll show you. That's all I got in my bank, and I like purposely transferred my savings so it only says $2,000. And then he goes, okay, I get to keep car jack, and I'm like,
Deal.
I go, you think he wanted to keep the car jack for lowballing him $1,000.
oh,
And the back of my Polish mind was like, bro, I'll just give you 2 more car jacks and I get this shit for free.
Right.
And I ended up getting it. Dude, it was for sure stolen. Because I'm getting away. I'm playing my celebration playlist. Like, I got away with this shit. I go to my DMV. They're like, I'm not even joking. There's an Italian lady at the counter. She's got, you know, those old lady where they got the chain glasses.
Oh, God, yeah.
She's like, I know you from somewhere. You look familiar. I'm like, hey, I got that face, whatever. Bro, she was my probation officer in high school.
oh my God.
And she goes, I'm not stamping this through to you. I'm not stamping it. So I'm like, well,
So did you not get the title?
no, I got the title, but it was like 8 owners later, so there was no signatures, so it couldn't be tracked to the original owner. And I was like, so what do I do with this? You know what you do? You go to Stone Park to the currency exchange where you go, you try to tell them the story, and they're like, no habla inglés, and stamp you right through. And I stamped it through, and then like, dude, karma, man, because that thing broke down in like 4 months because I got like a shady mechanic to look over everything. He's like, yo, your engine mounts are broken. Do you guys know what engine mounts are?
Yep.
I didn't know what the fuck it was. I'm like, engine mount, schmengen mount, whatever.
Schmount.
Do you know what that is, Ruse?
No.
Have you ever seen in like a fucking old cartoon when the engine falls out of the bottom?
No.
That's what that is.
Is it like so? Like it's the thing where if you took it out, it's like the Flintstones and you can run, right?
Yeah,
Dude, it's like imagine you're on your
gonna need to,
skateboard and the
yeah.
trucks fall off.
Dude, it's 2 bolts that are the size of this water bottle that hold the engine to the frame.
Oh, dear
and they were
Lord.
both cracked. So one day I'm going to work. I was working at a logistics job at downtown by Lincoln Park. And I'm like, I don't know why it's hard to switch lanes. Because it cracked, so to switch lanes, my tires had to push the engine over, and then like what's funny is I kept switching lanes. So you know when you bend a paper clip and it snaps, the whole fucking exhaust fell And I'm pulling up to like a red light next to like a guy in a rice burner. He's like, "Yo, dog, how you get that exhaust so loud?" I'm like, "There is no exhaust, dude." I literally had to have earplugs with the windows up in it because it was louder than a Harley.
Dude, after everything you've talked about, that might be the most Polish. Like, for sure. Out of everything you said so far, that is absolutely it.
But I ended up having to go to my mechanic. I'm like, "Yo, the engine's cracking through." He's like, "That is so dangerous. I am not even putting that on the lift." I'm like, "Why?" He goes, "Put one finger." It was ready to fall out. So I'm like, "Well, what do you want me to fucking do?" He's like, "Okay,
throw it away."
He's like, "You're either gonna fucking pay $400 to get it towed to your house, or you can just give it to me for free." And I just gave it to him for free because you don't have to process the title or anything. So I was like, "Fuck it, dude, just
you know
keep
what?
it."
You know they had those like that Cars for Kids thing. You guys ever remember those commercials?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I had this old fucking beater that I got from
I
my.
have nightmares with those commercials.
Yeah.
I think that
Cars
was like
for
a
kids.
huge Jewish conspiracy where they literally did not donate any of the money.
Well,
I'm
no.
pretty sure that.
But
just
hear
came
this
out in the
out,
news.
all right? So I had this fucking 79 Eldorado, sweet. No, it was all
Oh.
fucked up, dude. It was all fucked up. But it like broke down. I couldn't fix it for shit. So I was like, fuck it. I got to get rid of this thing. So I called them and they're like, "Oh, what's the car? Does it drive?" I'm like, "No," answered all the questions. They're like, "Yeah, no, we're going to pass." And I'm like, "What the fuck?" I'm like, "Dude, you won't. A kid is dying right now. You're not going to take my car?"
That's crazy.
Dude, it was the most fucked up thing I ever saw. Fuck that company, man.
I want an El Camino, man.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Isn't that one movie? What's the movie? No, what's the movie with Clint Eastwood with the car? Because I'm thinking El Camino is the Breaking Bad one, Gran Turismo.
No.
You talking about
No,
with
that's different,
Gran
too.
Turismo? No, you're talking
Gran
about
Torino.
Yeah, I was just gonna say Gran Turismo. Isn't that a fucking
off my
game?
lawn,
Yeah.
you.
Yeah, that movie's awesome. That movie is like actually my first Clint Eastwood movie.
I was watching that in a gay bar one time. Literally, I was like killing time somewhere, walked into a bar, didn't realize it, obviously. It was like all pride flags and stuff. Sit down at the bar, I'm like, all right, fuck it, whatever, I'm killing time. On TV at the gay bar is Gran Torino, and it's literally like the racist old guy movie. It's like, why the fuck are they playing this?
All
here?
right,
It made
well-
absolutely no sense.
Hold on with this. Let's ask our audience. What's weirder? Was it Drew in a gay bar, or was it Gran Torino in the gay bar? Gran Torino in the gay bar. Okay, yeah.
Ding 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 ding
Got
ding
it.
ding. See,
We talked about this on your pod. Remember the guy I told you that I knew? Yeah. I knew this fucking douche. He was like he was like he grew up in a middle class house, but then he watched Wolf of Wall Street, so he wanted to be a fucking wealth manager in Wells Fargo type shit. And we used to bust his balls because his fingers didn't grow past here, so we called him Stubbs. But he used to, bro. You should see him like try and do coke. It looked like he was playing with his micro machines. You know, like, but this fucking
I
guy.
would not want to share. You know that shit will probably be all over the fucking.
Dude,
Yeah.
the fact that
Like, bro,
Phil
you
started
just-
this with like, yeah, this guy was a total douche, and then instantly starts being a huge douche
Hey, I mean, when
with
we
little nubby hand fingers.
So he would like have these flexes like, "Yo, man, you know what car I got?" One day he tells me, he goes, "Yo, I got married. You know to who?" He goes, "It was one of the extras in fucking Gran Torino."
Whoa.
And I go, "Oh yeah," and he goes, "Yeah, man. You remember in this scene?" I'm like, "Dude, I'm not gonna be able to tell which one it was from that movie." You know, like, there's no fucking
Not
like.
like I watched this movie so much that I know the fucking exact.
That too.
There's like 80 Asians in that movie. No, I almost wanted to tell him like, "Yeah, dude, describe to me which one she was.
Oh, you're
Describe."
talking about the one wearing that one.
Wait, well,
Yeah.
you know
She
the
got the
fact.
black hair,
Yeah.
and,
She got like two eyes.
Oval eyes.
She didn't have a Raiden hat, right?
A rated.
I literally saw a
No.
woman doing yard work wearing one of those the other day.
That's hilarious.
Was she white?
No, she was an Asian woman.
I could see that in the burbs, like so.
I heard that. Like when you said it, I heard that song.
Yeah, right. See, I know that's why I did it. Mind control.
Yeah.
Did you know in that movie though? I did
Hey,
notice
actually,
one thing.
that's another most American thing.
What?
Mind control.
Ooh, see now I agree with that. I agree with that.
What the
So
f-
what's your
that's where you jump in and
favorite
agree?
American mind control program?
What the fuck is going on?
I would have to
Hey,
say-
come on. Our special guest is trying to talk, all right?
You-
He wants
you-
to share his
You're
thoughts.
sounding like a special guest, if you know what I mean.
the specialist.
Use your mind control on him, Ruse.
Yeah.
It's either. Well, the most famous one is when
It's MK Ultra.
Yeah, when they
MK
were
Ultra
trying
is
to
the
make
most
frogs
famous.
gay.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
No.
MK Ultra.
But do you remember when you were gay?
Nah.
Exactly. You don't remember when you were gay. How would I know?
He's
that?
not a frog, dude.
I got it.
He's not a
got
frog.
It. Got it.
I'm not Pepe the Frog.
You're not.
Why are you going like this?
But
When
it's
you're
'cause we
saying you
forgot
remember?
But I would say, yeah, MK Ultra is probably pretty good. Because MK Ultra, do you think MK Ultra ever ended? Do you think it's still going on?
Nah. I think they're still doing stuff like that.
Ultra.
Oh, okay. Tell them what MK Ultra
It's
is.
like Charles Manson, acid, LSD.
MK Ultra is the superhero.
He's the rapper coming on the
Dude,
next
I was like
episode.
staring at you. I'm like, oh, like I
know
I
what's-
was buying it for a second.
That's actually
too.
funny because MK Ultra would be like the perfect supervillain origin story.
The government
He's
just
gave
he's
him
on
a ton
the
of LSD.
he's on the
He
he's
had
on the
shades
same
and a
rap label.
fucking suit for some reason.
What? Of who?
He's on the same rap label as S&P 500 and Dow Jones. You know,
Dow Jones.
And Machine
So we're
Gun
talking
Kelly.
stocks.
Yeah.
dude.
Okay.
Can I mention, dude? You know what? You know what I think is one of the most American things for me. Did you guys ever play like Red Alert or Command and Conquer growing up? Did you guys ever play that shit?
Command and Conquer.
Do you know what that?
Weren't you born like in the 70s or something?
No,
Talking
dude,
about those
bro,
Lincoln.
no,
Lincoln Logs.
like song,
Lincoln
right?
Logs. Lincoln Logs were cool.
no, dude. Red Alert. Do you remember that game?
You
What?
thinking of,
Red Alert and Command and Conquer. All those.
I feel like Command and Conquer. I remember.
it was like, so it's like a point and click turn based game where
It's
you
like
come.
Windows 98, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, I know
and
what
you control armies, and the cutscenes were fucking hilarious because like it was like the Americans could mind control dolphins, and they would sink your ships with sonar, and then like the Russians could mind controlled bears, and they would just tear your soldiers apart. But the fucking cutscenes, it was like
And
so.
they had actual actors, yeah.
Yeah. For the
Yeah.
Russian side, the dictator was Tim Curry. And it was just him talking. And then for the American side, they had a hot sniper, and it was Jenny McCarthy. it was
crazy.
fucking. It's the.
And you know what's
it's-
crazy too is I remember that game blew my mind when I was a kid because you could put in your own name or they had all these different names that they recorded lines
Yeah.
for. So you would have like names for if it's a generic name. Like I guarantee you Drew was in there. Like I don't get it because I'm Wyatt. Maybe now, yeah, John's, Drew's, all those
Yeah.
guys, Joe's.
You know what? You know what was the most controversial thing about that game was like, so you know how you play a game? It's like there's easy, medium, hard, whatever. They said easy level is communist. Like if you play as communist, because they just destroy everything.
It's too easy.
And American, like you actually want to like you don't want like collateral damage and shit. So it was fucked up.
Then
Is
there's Catholic.
when you yeah, you just got to molest the population. Yeah. No. But when you played
Then is you can per year, and then that's how you win the game.
but you know what's fucked is before they released the game, if you played as communist, the number one goal was you destroy landmarks.
What the?
And at the end of the game, the last level, you nuke the Twin Towers.
Oh shit!
And it came out in 2003.
But that's the Illuminati game, right?
No, that's like Red Alert. And
You know what game is super American? Oregon Trail. You guys remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, you would die of malaria and shit.
Yeah.
All types of shit. They'd be like, you just got killed by
You just
That
died
was
of
dysentery. Yeah.
whatever. Same
Not
whatever.
malaria.
Same fucking shit.
No, malaria's mosquitoes, dysentery is you shit yourself to death, basically, right?
Yeah.
You
I
get
played the
dehydrated.
Rockford
Well, you know what?
version.
Maybe I couldn't afford the real one. I didn't play Oregon Trail. I
Dysentery
played
is when you
fucking
go
North
to Taco
Dakota Trail.
Bell at like 3 a.m. and shit.
Right.
What's less American than that? Okay, like I feel like what you're talking about is very African. All right, we're not dying from mosquitoes. That's African countries. Come on. Have you ever worried about a mosquito in your life? Have you ever thought,
Dude,
oh,
honestly,
man,
yeah, irrationally, yeah.
I
You ever
worry-
get bit by one? You think you're
I
gonna
worry
get
about
fucking?
these
What was that thing
immigrant
everyone was getting?
mosquitoes.
immigrant mosquito?
What the fuck?
No. Well, remember everyone was
border.
getting sick.
Crossing the damn
What was that thing
border
everyone was
over
getting?
Zika?
No. Well, yeah, that too. But remember everyone was getting it.
I know what you're
Ebola?
talking about.
There was a virus from mosquitoes that everyone in America was getting.
AIDS.
It was like a 4-letter thing, like Gaza or Zika
Yeah,
or like
like a
what the fuck was that?
Fuck,
It's
dude.
not SARS, right?
dude. But everyone was getting that West Nile.
West, yeah.
Remember everyone was like, oh, West Nile. So
Yeah.
fuck you guys. It was a thing.
Scary. Could you imagine having to sleep
America.
like underneath a mosquito net at night? You know, that's so terrifying. Like third world. Okay, like
You never
another American
went
thing.
camping and got a mosquito bite
Wait a
on your
minute.
hard cock in the morning? No.
I've never had that. But,
Wait. Time out.
that
You
happened
think
to me
they have
last night.
nets in third world countries? They can't afford nets.
that's like what you like buy to like if like a charity like donate like $10 gets you 10 mosquito nets for whatever the fuck.
No, dude. You get the Super Bowl loser from the year before. That's what you get. True. The T-shirt.
But so what are some things about like America, first world versus third world? Like what are some like pros and cons? Like, you know, there's got to be some like good
Freedom,
stuff.
baby.
Freedom, obviously.
Food waste. We're able to
You know,
throw
I
anything
will.
away.
You know, I will say like my biggest. I'm not even joking. Like my therapist laughs about this, but like my biggest conflict with my wife is that like it's the culture shock because I grew up poor as fuck, so I'm Polish as fuck. She's American as fuck, so like I get pissed off. She's like, I want to buy an automatic like can opener. I'm like, that's so fucking lazy. Yeah, I'm like, or like those garbage cans where with the you go like this for it to pop open. I'm like, I don't. That to me seems American.
Dude, Phil's got like one of those Sesame Street Oscar the Grouch fucking trash cans because he's not ready to move on.
Yeah,
Still
dude.
a metal can still, yeah.
My uncle lives in there. It's Wojciech the Grouch. You know, like
Oscar could be a Polish name, I feel like. Right?
Oscar, yeah. No, Oscar is if the C is a K. Yeah.
You know, I think it's American is coupons. I feel like coupons are very American.
Yeah.
Like, do they even
fair.
care about coupons in other countries? I don't think so. There's no way coupons hold the weight that they do.
I mean, America cares about it so much they made Groupons.
Yeah.
yeah, we got apps for that.
Dude, me
You brought up the level, you know what I'm saying? Like the
Man.
level just keeps going.
But do you remember
up.
like those shows where it was like old school and it would be like a mom and she's going to like Kroger or Meijer or whatever this local store is and she's getting all her groceries that are supposed to be like $200 and she's getting it for like $40 because she went coupon hunting and she has like
Yeah, it's like a whole thing. People do that. And that's how you end up with like 80 fucking packages of Dawn dish soap or whatever. It's always like weird
see
shit,
immigrants. We do that, but that's just with like not pretending not to scan it at the self checkout.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Oh, we did.
That's why, like, when you're at the self checkout, though, you gotta like act like you're really like, oh, I'm really trying to scan everything, like, cause the
Dude,
camera's on you.
You know what is Polish as fuck though is I realized the Polish store, their scales are fucking calibrated every morning. Because I'll get away with fucking $600 taken away from Home Depot. I go to the Polish store, I can't fucking like put a piece of candy extra. You know, like
Have you guys ever seen that, like, them Home Depot videos where like they'll come up and that it'll be like a penny and it'll be like a fucking saw or something, and then the workers are like, no, dude, you can't do that. He's like, dude, it came up as a penny. I don't know. He's like, no, you're not leaving. He's like, dude, I'm leaving.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
shit fucking crack me up.
Right, you scan like a fucking like bolt, and you walk out with a brand new Milwaukee table saw.
Yeah.
Seriously,
Dude, I got written up for that. So like when I'd be laid off welding, I'd have like jerk off jobs. So I worked at Jewel for a while, right? And I'm working as a cashier, and I saw.
you look like a guy who's bagging groceries at Jewel.
Fair assessment.
I know what you mean by that. You know, dude, I'm just writing a bit about that, about how, like, dude, imagine working at Jewel and they tell you, and you're the bagger, and they're like, you gotta get a little bit better, and you're like, better than the other baggers?
right.
You know what's fucked up?
That's a good one.
I'm writing this into my.
Well, at least he shows up on time.
Yeah. I'm writing this. I'm writing this into my bed. I'm not making this up. This is a true story. This is how fucked up. Because my mom she's a fucked up person. You know what she used to tell me, bro? I would go like, because I was a fat fuck when I was little and shit. Well, more fatter than this. And like, dude, I remember when you walk into Dominic's or Jewel, you'd smell that rotisserie chicken.
Oh,
you know?
yeah.
And my mom wouldn't get me one. I was like, I want one after fucking football. You know?
No, you little
And
fat bitch.
She's like, no. I'm like, you know what, Mom? One day I'm gonna get revenge. I'm gonna work here. I'm gonna get all the rotisserie chicken I want. You know what she told me? She goes, you don't want to work here. I'm like, why? She looked at the people who weren't like special needs. She's like, they used to be normal. That's what this job does.
That's how they got
Your mom's a dick.
That's fucked up. Man.
And I thought about it. I'm like, dude, the people that aren't mentally, they're kind of special. You know, the deli slicer that's lazy-eyed and cuts himself. You know,
Yeah.
like.
And that's a union job, right?
Yeah. That's some of them are unionized. Some
Don't get
yeah.
me started with the unions.
Yeah.
Dude, I would
Why?
get so
You're
annoyed though.
anti-union?
Not on camera.
I would.
They come get
Can you
me.
imagine though if you had to work at a deli? The thing that would annoy me is like, like they like give you the first slice, they look at you and they're like,
Yeah.
is this good?
How thin?
Can you imagine if someone's like thinner?
Yeah.
Like they just keep going. I'm like, fucking bitch. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I don't know, I wouldn't be able to
See,
do
the
it.
trick is you got to get that garlic so thin it melts in the sauce. You know,
Right.
fucking
right.
Goodfellas.
Yeah, the
I always
razor
say,
blade.
I
Yeah.
always say when they're like,
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
like when they say they do that a lot.
Yeah,
fuck, come on.
yeah.
Couldn't you
That is weird. I was talking about that. I'm like, how the fuck do you unionize a customer service job? Because they're never going to fire you. You could be the biggest asshole in a union, and they'll never fire you.
I mean,
You could just be like, "Is this thin enough?" Yeah. And Be like, my brother, my
You
union
like that,
brothers.
huh? You like that?
Take your baloney, smack you across the
You know, it's
face.
got to be like pretty close to minimum wage, so I'm sure they would fire you if you did some crazy shit, right?
Yeah, dude. That's the thing. My buddy, I was in a punk rock band with. He started at Jewel.
I gotta let my buddy in. Sorry.
Oh no, he's in there. He started at Jewel when he was like 15, and he was pissed because they cap you off at a certain amount. So he capped off at like 23 an hour, which is what they would start the new workers at.
Oh God!
So
Can you imagine just fucking some new coming in? Hey, I don't know anything going on, but I'm making the same amount. Oh God, that would kill me. Yeah,
I gotta bring on. That's a guest. I have a best friend who's mentally challenged from Jewel. His name's Ross. Joey has seen him.
Fucking love it.
He's fucking unbelievable. He's actually mentally challenged. he gets mad because he looks Down syndrome, but he says he's not. But I'm like, how would
come
you
on,
know?
bro,
Like,
How would you?
dude, he was fucking. You know what happened to him one time? Dude? So he was like homophobic before. He was like, because somebody had to teach him like, don't gay all the time. Don't do that all the time, right? And one time, dude, he got ball cancer, and I was like, how the fuck did you show that to the doctor? Because I know him, like how whatever homophobic he is. I'm like, you ain't gonna show your balls. And he's like, I went in there. I was like, unexpected item in bagging area. We moved this item.
What the fuck? No.
And I asked him, I go, how the fuck did you not notice you had ball cancer? He goes, because I got big fucking balls. I'm like, dude, I'm not even, can I ask how big it was? You know how big he told me it was? Fucking softball. This guy was walking around with a softball nutsack.
What the fuck?
You know how much that hurts? Like, especially pushing carts at Joel on a swamp ass day, like he slapping around in there, like. And then I told him, like, okay, if your logic is you got big balls in proportion to your cock, wouldn't you be a little
Wouldn't you
fucking
be worried and shit?
Yeah. Like, girl, I got all on this one ball, bro. You should. It might be a little.
I've never seen a nut like this before.
Yeah, dude. Oh man.
That's a crazy brag and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big old bug.
You know what that just
big-ass
reminded me
balls.
of too?
Only one of them is big.
Yeah.
The most American thing,
Yeah.
freedom of speech, man. The shit we say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? That's American as fuck.
Damn right.
Hoorah.
We'd be hosed down now if we were in
Mr. T.
England.
Yeah.
Mr. T.
Yeah.
Mr. T's pretty damn American.
Yeah, for sure.
And
Did you-
G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe. Yeah.
Did you know Mr. T's daughter does comedy in Chicago?
Yeah, I did.
You know
I
that?
heard that. Yeah, I did hear
Yeah.
How is she?
I heard she's terrible.
She said it. I didn't.
Is she
That's what someone
Mrs.
said, not me.
Mrs.
I've
R?
never seen.
No, it's like Erica
Did she
Nicole
make
Clark.
you,
She's
she
got
make
the
you
full-
call collect?
Yeah, dude.
Remember when they used to have the 1-800-CAL?
Do you remember his positive rap album?
No.
No.
Does anyone?
Oh,
Does he even remember it?
He's like, oh yeah, that's right.
Dude, it sounds
you
a lot.
mentioned it to Mr. T. and
It
he's
sounds a lot like
"What?"
the Sinbad thing. You know what I mean? Like the
Yeah.
Shazam.
was it- Yep, exactly. Which I swear to God,
But it was
he
Shaq, right?
Mandela effect.
That's what they say. They say it was Shaq, but I'm
That's-
telling you,
That's another conspiracy
Mandela sh-
right there.
Yeah, it is another
it's
conspiracy.
real.
Is Mr. T still alive?
He is. He
He is too.
he's wrinkly.
Does he still pity
He's
the
alive
fool?
in all of us.
I mean, he looks. It's the same thing as like looking at Arnold in his
I
prime.
pity the
and
fool
now.
who questions that.
Everybody has a little. Everybody has a little Mr. T in them.
Yeah.
What was that? Do you think that was like they're like, all right, we got this cool show, but we're just missing something. Like that seems like such like a like the producer of like the network or someone's like, fuck it, let's put this guy in the show. Like it doesn't really make sense. You know
Fuck
what I
it,
mean?
make him
Yeah,
black.
yeah.
Give him
Right.
a mohawk. Let's do
Mohawk,
this.
chains, black. He's the cool guy. Like
Doing some big ass chains.
right?
Well, yeah, it was supposed to be hacky because it was like, remember in like Pulp Fiction when Uma Thurman's talking about, she's like, oh, I'm in this shitty pilot show. One of us is a knife expert. One of us is a whatever expert.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
kind of what they were trying to do
Gotcha.
with the A-Team.
Okay, it's like Ninja Turtles. There's the smart guy. There's the angry guy. There's the
Yeah.
It's like tropes. Okay.
Hey, but back in the day, those things like really did make you want to be like America. Like,
Dude, fuck
Yeah.
yeah.
Like even watching like Rocky and shit.
Yeah.
Or Rambo
Rocky
even,
was
dude.
bro. When I was a kid watching that shit,
I
was like, man, I wish I knew English.
yeah. Dude,
The American dream. See, God damn it, there it
Okay,
is.
were you born in America?
Yes.
All All right, boys, come in.
Sorry.
Red team go, red team go. We got him.
No, but that might make you the most American man here, honestly. You know, American dream. You have this huge, like I said, it's like a fantasy factory. You got a recording studio back there. You got all this shit. I mean, it's fucking badass.
Yeah, dude, that is the best. I had like 5 entrepreneurs in my family. That's the best fucking thing. It's like, what can you do here that you cannot do back?
Well, that's one thing I always say, right? I don't understand why people complain about America. Mm-hmm. Literally, you could be anyone.
Yeah.
Have a fucking dream.
Yeah.
Have the fucking work ethic. Put it into it. Work into it every fucking day, no matter what. And next thing you know, America allows you to fucking grow.
Yeah.
And become.
I agree with that. Yeah.
And that's why we love America.
Oh shit! Is that the wrap up?
That was great. We got 10 minutes left, so maybe we go around and do a little plug thing here, and then kind of end on something funny. Joey, start it off.
Wait, what do you mean? Like just plug like the where
your
we're
show
from again?
What you're doing? Yeah.
Yeah.
The Stars and Stripes butt plug. We wanted you to put in.
No, it's still in a prototype.
It's also Bluetooth so that we can play
playing anal.
America.
Fuck yeah.
Play anal playlist.
Yeah, so I'm the guy from the South Side. So host comedy podcast with Joey. That's my thing. We put on shows at the Crash in Bridgeview. Please follow us. We got some shows coming up. And shout out to everyone that listens to all these guys, actually. It's a great time being here with the fellas. Thank you so much, by the way, for letting us record here.
IQ Soul, right?
Yeah. Definitely going to follow your shit as well. So, hey, give it up to these guys, man. That's all I got to say.
Fuck yeah. Is it my turn?
Yep.
Wild philsosophy. I don't even know if that's my thing. Is a podcast. I'm still potting. I mean, my podcast thing is in the works. We're making some moves. We're redoing things. So I got that. But if you look Wild Phil Lisecki on Instagram, if you just look up Wild Phil, I'm pretty sure I'm the first thing that pops up. It's that apple pie moonshine, dude. I'm fucking. I got a little limpy wrist. June is over, but I got.
You know what I just realized when doing yours? I don't even think I said my fucking name. Joey Francis on Instagram and everything. Joey with the jokes on Instagram.
Joey with the jokes.
Yeah, I didn't even fucking say my name.
I don't know what I got to plug. I'm doing. I was just hitting mics. I'm doing Zanies in 3 weeks.
Yeah,
that's my second time there. I'm excited because I love it, man. It's nice. I'm doing well.
Congrats.
I found that it's like the first step of I was talking with Bewie. It's like the first step of comedy is catching that lightning in a bottle, catching your identity, and I think I just got to perfect it now. It's doing well.
Dude. Hell yeah.
Other than that, it's moving on to Drew, right?
Yes, my name is Drew Graff. I have the Drew Sits With podcast. That's where I've interviewed almost everybody here. I got to get you on, and I got to get you.
I'll be on,
Joe. But so I put on an episode every week. The one guy in the audience here has also been on the show a couple times, so check that episode out. So I'm excited to keep doing this, and I'm glad we got to do this on 4th of July. This is gonna be kind of cool. So
fuck anyways.
Yeah.
All right, Ruse Radio. Greatest rapper of all time, greatest podcast of all time. I say that all the time. No offense to anybody, but truly, the whole point of anything I ever do, the whole point of anything I ever do in life ever, is to emphasize individualism, and I mean that in that there's something in you, in your spirit, in your soul, something that guides you.
That's the most American thing, individual.
Yeah, this is my monologue, bitch. So there's something in you that guides you. There's something in your soul, deep down inside you, that makes you what you are. It's why I started writing poetry. It's why I make music. It's why I make art. It's why I do interviews. It's why I talk to people. It's why I try to shine my light upon other people, because I think other people have something more interesting to do than me. And that's the point of this podcast right here, is to bring that to this city, to bring that to Chicago, to bring that to America, because as Phil interrupted me, America is all about individualism. That's what it's all about. It's about highlighting the melting pot that we have and emphasizing the creativity that's in that, and that we're all so different, but in that we're all so the same.
Everybody's like, whoa. Go ahead, man. Hop on. Plug your
You know,
shit.
plug your shit.
I feel like
He
I
did.
just did.
Hey,
Ruse Radio,
do you
best
want-
podcast of all time.
should-
Ruse, best musician
I feel
ever.
like should we do a little interview with IQ Soul? I mean, how long have you been doing rap for, man?
Yeah. I like that.
How long have you had this studio? How long have you been doing music? What's your musical history, dude?
And I
So-
really think your music's better than Rue, so we're good.
Touche.
Music, I've been doing it for a while, but like seriously, the last 3 years and shit. I somehow I've been able to do a few shows nowadays.
Do you have a top 3 influences musically?
Oh hell yeah! I got Cannabis lyrically.
Get retarded.
Yeah, oh
Do you know that song?
yeah. Most Death. Nas.
Oh shit. Okay.
I mean, I used to listen to like Jay-Z and shit, but like back in the day, he used to do, there's these lost tapes where they used to do freestyles.
Yeah.
And he's doing a freestyle with Big L.
I was just about to say that. You know, like fucking, you like,
Big L.
you know Pete Rock? You like that
yeah,
shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, so those are like, I grew up listening, like getting like fucking just blasted.
Yeah.
Smoking like blunts to the head, like just
Dude,
listening to that shit.
I love that whole history. Like I fucking, it pissed me off so much when they had the whole like Wu-Tang biopic on Hulu,
Yeah.
because they were going into it and they just like stopped and their season didn't come out for like 2 years. But it was like, it was cool, that whole origination of that old school shit in New York.
'Cause
Like
back in the day, music to create it was different. Now you could just fucking do it like on nothing.
Now you buy beats and then you say, I am a rapper.
Well, now you could just say dumb shit too, like couple bottom. I don't know. It's fucking. You don't gotta hear.
booty, girl.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Oh shit! Fuck.
Yeah, that shit was kinda
That
fire.
just became a fucking hit.
That shit. I was saying that shit was
Yeah.
kind of fire. That was.
But yeah, so you know, and then with the studio,
Which is awesome again, by the way.
Oh,
Like we're gonna
thanks,
give you,
man.
yeah, dude. You can tell like you love this shit. You know what I mean? Like you
Right.
always tell when somebody really cares about their stuff.
right.
Like you present that well, like all your stuff. You know what I
thanks,
mean?
man. I
So
appreciate
keep
that.
doing what you're doing on that aspect for sure, bro.
I mean, what made you want to interview people? Like, what makes you keep doing
Ruse,
that?
we're
You've
talking
been
to him,
doing
not
a
you.
podcast for a long time. What makes you want to keep doing a podcast?
Well, to be honest, like my music got stagnant. Like I was like, man, I don't know if I want to do music anymore. I was on some fuck this shit, and then
Depression?
yeah, sort of, I guess.
Was it
or
more of just
doubt.
maybe like it's not moving as quick or something? So you're like,
Were you locked up
like-
with those fuzzy socks? You know what I'm saying? The psych ward?
You know how it is.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
No, but yeah, like I literally I was like, man, I don't think I'm gonna go anywhere. Fuck this shit.
Yeah.
And
No,
then-
everybody goes through that shit. Yeah.
And I saw some of my friends who were doing music, like getting somewhere.
Yeah.
And I was like, yo, this shit is possible. And so
Yeah.
I'm like, I just want to, let me talk to a few people and ask them
Yeah.
how they got to where they got.
Yeah.
So I interviewed this photographer that he worked with dude from SNL. What's his name? The guy that used to fucking take coke.
Chris Farley?
Chris Farley.
Yeah.
He worked with him,
Yeah.
and he said he's the one that sent his resume into fucking SNL. Well, I met
nice.
him, and I was like, oh, this is pretty interesting. So next thing you know, I'm meeting new people, and then
Yeah.
before you know it, I started meeting like people that like are doing some crazy shit, you know.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
started meeting MMA people, and that shit just blew me away. Because then, before you know it, this MMA company called me because of the podcast.
Do you feel yourself you're growing with that?
Yeah,
Yeah, you've been
and
growing
it's crazy
steadily?
because that's
Do you,
not what
do
I
you think it
intended.
has to do with talking less to Ruse? That you've been growing?
Man, they're really piling on you here, man.
I think my biggest question though for you like is, so I mean, are you having fun doing it still?
Yeah,
Good. I mean, I
'Cause
feel like that's the most important thing.
Now,
Who does more interviews out of the three of us here, by the way? Let me just ask you guys that. Who does more interviews?
Hey, dude, just go do a little rap thing. We'll tell you if it's trash or good. You know what I mean?
I mean,
Like,
who's
do
the
one of
reason
those.
we're all here? I feel like Ruse is getting a lot of disses. I could drop a diss track on all you guys easily tomorrow.
Oh,
I
that
mean,
is-
you don't know who you're talking to right now.
That is fucking
You don't
it,
know who you're
dude.
talking to right now. I say I'm the best. I mean I'm the best. But anyways, continue.
I want to ask like the both of you guys, like, what do you guys feel about like the like newer rap and shit? Are the both of you into the older, like that Big L era?
Bap kind of stuff.
yeah,
Are you older into that Big L? Or I don't know, because some people hate on new shit. I feel like every music that I've been into, it's gotten better and better. and people they think that's like
Well, there's a
contrarian.
lot of artists that people sleep on, to be honest.
And I feel like old school, it's like you were saying, it used to be about, like I was saying, individualism. Like it used to be about making music, right?
Right,
Like talking about something and having substance.
Well, there
in
was
what you say.
substance and there was a message. Now
Yeah.
you don't need a message. Now you just
No.
fucking need to
Style.
look cool and shit.
Ruse, real quick, what are some of your influences on? So like we have like, cause I feel like, you know, I don't know. I feel like when I've heard some of your stuff, I almost think of like Logic.
Yeah, I would
Does
say.
that make sense? Is like,
Yeah,
is that
but
fair?
even like I don't even know. It's hard to say because I think growing up I just kind of like a sponge for random things. So like Logic's probably a good one. Maybe Cess Crew if you ever heard of them. Probably Tech Nine.
Oh, I
Probably
fucking
a
love Tech
bunch
Nine.
of
That's my favorite
Eminem.
rapper ever.
Really?
I
Tech
swear
Nine?
to God.
Tech Nine's awesome.
Dude, I got a shitload of fucking, I have Tech Nine
Any of
posters
you guys
and
ever
everything when I was
heard
younger.
of Idea?
Shut up,
No.
Drew.
Idea?
Yeah, idea and abilities from Minnesota.
Bro, Idea was the fucking sickest freestyler in the world.
Mhm.
And that, unfortunately, he fucking died. But he actually has a song about a fish in a fishbowl. And he's rapping and like, hey, Mr. Fish, blah, blah, blah. So the whole time he doesn't know he's the fish.
Sounds like a
Bro.
mind fuck.
Yeah, that fucking, so,
Yeah.
you know, those.
Fuck Fish the band, by the way.
It's like a metaphor, right?
Yeah, fair.
The
Yeah,
whole
but it's a
point.
whole metaphor. And,
Yeah.
and that's what I like. Writing.
Yeah.
Nas
Right,
has
even
one
with
about a
comedy.
gun. You guys know that song?
Well, like when you said Nas and stuff, that's what I thought. So like you could tell. So like you're into the more like deeper.
Like I
Right.
like well written shit.
Can I
Like,
say what makes
a
that cool?
Good joke.
Hey, what makes it cool is like it's a metaphor, so he's talking about something deeper than what he's actually saying, right?
Exactly.
Like he's getting at something deeper, and it inspires creativity in the listener because it makes you think about what he's saying deeper. It makes you have to think about it, and that metaphor. It's like I think truly that metaphors are. It's like your brain thinks in metaphors. You dream in images, and you dream in those ideas. You think in that type of way, and so a metaphor is more powerful than even me saying to you something directly.
You're a metaphor.
Yes, you are.
Well, the reason is like because
Metaphorically speaking.
if you notice like if you dominate the language, you could do a lot.
Yeah, and there's so much you can do with words.
Exactly.
Idea was great though, but for people who don't know, because he was just like he looked like he played guitar in Alice in Chains. he was a heroin addict from Minnesota, white guy,
Yeah.
and he kind of like what I liked about him was like at a time where everybody was about guns, bitches, and money. He's just like I'm just going to talk about life.
Pop shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I liked KRS-One. He was my favorite '90s.
There was a whole battle that it's called the Blaze Battle. And he battled some of the supposedly greatest rappers around.
Yeah.
He beat them all. They were all talking about, I'll get you with my gun, this and that. And he was like, dude, you look like Homie the Clown. You know, shit like that. And like, he was destroying everyone.
Are there any newer rappers that you like that you think like
J.
blend?
Cole.
Yeah.
J. Cole got some dope shit.
Same question to you, Ruse. What is,
Yeah, for real. What do you think now?
any newer?
J. Cole's a good answer. I mean, I always say Kendrick Lamar is like the best at that. At like making new school and old school blend and
Is he your
making
favorite?
people understand. Yeah, he's my favorite. Yeah.
Well,
for sure.
nowadays, like fashion has kind of like woven into
hip hop. Yeah.
because now, you know, when you go out to do shows, or you know, when you go see your people do shows, now like you see like it's all fashion.
Yeah.
You know.
I love Tyler for the longest fucking time.
Yeah.
And I saw his first Secret show in Chicago. I didn't even know. I was like, holy fuck. So like, dude, this is so old.
Wait,
Have
you done music before?
Oh yeah, I have 9 albums on Spotify with 4 different projects. Yeah.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Do you,
We got Tech Nine right here. This is
Yeah,
Tech
I was
Nine.
gonna say, Tech Nine comes out an album all the
Technically, you're
time.
Tech Nine.
But then I have 4 off Spotify, so it's like 13 albums. Yeah.
How much? Like when did you start putting them out?
So my first band it's called Kroll Klex. It translates to ink blots in Polish because it was like a psychedelic, almost like Beatlesy type. I was like in a
Spell
hippie type
that.
band.
Hey, Jamie, look that up.
KROL, KLEKS.
Wait, one word.
No space.
Kroll.
Space KLE. Yeah. Right there. That's
Oh,
me.
shit.
And then that's me right there. Yeah. That band I have like I think 7 albums. I mean I learned every instrument by ear. So there's 2 albums that like I have an Indian sitar. I have
You still doing music or not?
So for me, music, it's like a diary of my life because that's like, you know what I mean? You know, when you hear a song, like, you know what I used to always laugh at? Like, I grew up on Pink Floyd, like, you know, like Wish You Were Here, right? There's people who hear Wish You Were Here and it's like, that reminds me of my dad. But then there's people who are like, that reminds me of my dog. It's like, that song, Wish You Were Here, is about the bassist's sanity going. Like, we wish you were mentally here, you know? Yeah. So like when I write shit, I write it as there. So I still release albums. I released 2 albums simultaneously. That was the most thing I ever did during lockdown because there was nothing to fucking do. So I did it with the second. And then I have a band called Red Tongue Ghost. It's like it's
hey, don't say ghost in here because supposedly there's a ghost in this motherfucker.
No, does he have a red tongue?
It's I don't know yet. It's named after a Japanese folklore. It's about when somebody commits suicide and whoever finds them first, suicide becomes appealing to them. So it like starts a domino. But anyways,
dude, Drew's face this whole episode is gonna be the best thing ever.
No, I'm fascinated. That's so crazy.
Yeah, but no, I've loved music for it's just like. Bewey makes fun of me because he's just like, I'm like an encyclopedia for like all types of bands and groups. It's just like I'm always checking out new stuff. I don't know. It's I did try like because I'm a stand-up now. I did try doing like joke rap, but I'm just like it's too much work. If I'm going to do comedy, I'm just going to do comedy on stage. Like, don't fucking mix that with music. Right. You know, like, don't be fucking Weird Al.
Just dropped like a.
Well, it's true.
He's
right,
did a roasting, right?
Yeah, but it's true that mixing the two is risky business. Yeah, yeah, because I haven't really done that.
Because which side is going to take you seriously?
Yeah, exactly. Like, and then my whole philosophy whenever I do any comedy stuff is to take it 100%. Like, I'm writing it just like any other song. I don't lean into comedy at all. Like, I'm doing comedy, but it's not comedy in my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're doing a comedy song, like if you're doing like Lil Dicky style rap, that's a comedy bit. That's funny. That's a lot. But even he commits a lot more than the average person doing comedy music. Like, he actually is being lyrical.
And he has some bangers too. You know, it's like crazy shit.
Because like there's levels to that, right? Of like comedy and music.
I was just gonna say that too. Yep.
Yeah, Snoop Dogg has a lot of comedy music.
Well, no, that's what they did with Lil Dicky,
right? Fucking Snoop Dogg. Who's more American than that? Dude, my dizzle, American Izzy.
He's in every. You know how I almost threw my controller. I was so pissed off when I was sick one time. I was playing UFC and I'm like, they made Snoop Dogg an unlockable character. I was like, dude, this motherfucker's and I don't want to hear. Yo, he going at that heel hook like a motherfucker. I'm like, I don't want to hear that shit. You know. So
he did do some UFC shit too, though.
Yeah. No, he was in the video game. Yeah.
There was a cheat code in one of the true crime games where you could play as Snoop Dogg. And I remember as a kid, I saw that. And I swear to God, I saw like the cheat code and I thought, oh my God, like I'm going to play as Snoopy. Like I was thinking Snoopy from the cartoon. And so when it was Snoop Dogg, I was so confused. I'm like, who is this black guy? Yeah, who's this black guy? I don't even know who this is.
You know what's the creepiest fucking thing that happened in the board game was it happened right before the allegations. It was a really creepy villain in Call of Duty, Kevin Spacey. And it was his exact likeness, his talking, everything bad. Like he's being shiesty, like just.
He was the president. Right?
Yeah. No, that's House of Cards.
In Call of Duty, he was some world leader.
Yeah, but it was just like crazy. Right before the fucking allegations too. But I'm glad, like, so do you guys, I'm just curious, like I think I texted you, but I don't know if you saw it. Like, I was just curious, like, when I was in the bands, I was so fucking aggravated when I was in a band. Like, I mean, that's why I started writing for myself and not playing shows, because my biggest problem was like, dude, like, let me put it this way. I was in a psychedelic, hippie, hipster, fucking Wicker Park music, but on the outside, I'm fucking Steve-O. So I'd be hanging out with these like hipster fucks going to a vinyl party. I'm like, whose asshole are we snorting coke out of, you know? Like, I don't want to fucking argue over...
Tuesday.
Yeah, I don't want to argue over who has the first like pressed Rolling Stones record. I want to fucking get laid, you know? So like what drove me nuts is like at the same time I was like a union welder, so I'm like, dude, all these motherfuckers want to hang out with each other and hook up each other with shows because they're baristas in some fucking tofu like coffee shop. I got fucking welding at 5 a.m, bro. I can't network enough And what's crazy about that? This is the crazy part.
Now there's a crazy part.
The crazy thing, with Kroll Collects, like I don't put any work into the promotion. I kind of just like let it be discovered. I still get checks from. There's places in China, in San Francisco, and in Germany where they just play my shit on the radio regularly for some reason. It's like it's fucking crazy.
That reminds me of that Seinfeld episode and shit.
Yeah, it's you know what's even goofy is like here I couldn't really build the following here because I wasn't kissing these people's asses, so I had
a whole K-pop thing.
Yeah, dude. like you know what a consignment agreement is? Do you guys know what that is? It's like when you go to different record shops and you give them your shit, and then they split it with you and they send you a check.
If they sell it.
Yeah, if they sell. So like after a bunch of years, they're like, we still have a shit ton of your Kroll Collects shirts, and they're like glow in the dark. I'm like, they're like, if we ship it, we got to charge you. What do you want us to do? I'm like, give it away. Give it away to homeless people.
Give it away now.
And I'll fucking see homeless people with my merch on. Like.
So, like, what is the question though? Because you act like you were posing a question.
I'm sorry.
And I thought I was doing
that's like the refurbished iPod thing.
The question was like, so when I was in it, it was like hard as fuck to get shows, and it felt like it got me jaded. I'm curious, like, do you go out there? Do you do shows month? I remember, like, okay, so I'll tell you this real quick. Have you ever heard of the website Do 312?
I've heard of that.
You know what that is? You know what's cool about that? They tag every artist in there. So like my band, I don't fucking remember where I played. They have every fucking show I've ever played. It's just
events in Chicago, right?
Yeah. But it's like filed in there.
Yeah.
So and on average, I would play 2 shows a month for like 7 years. And I'm just curious, like, is it a bitch to still get shows? Like, do people still even come out to shows?
I think it's the same thing as comedy, honestly. Like, truly, where it's like you probably have people who are just as desperate as comedians. You have people who are willing to get paid next to nothing or nothing to get a room of maybe 5 to 10 people, and they're thankful for that because that's all they're probably going to get for a long time. I think it's the same exact economy for musicians and comedians, except comedians actually have like a ladder and there's more connections, and it's more like
comedians will start their own shows though, and that's why it happens. That's why I'm saying, do you do it as often?
Well, I think it's more about the connections are more like invisible is what I would say. Like it's more about like those invisible connections. Because like comedy, you work with people like in the open. Whereas music, I feel like it's all that stuff you do in the background that really ends up mattering more with getting booked. I mean,
it also
nowadays a lot of DIY shows starting to sprout out.
Yeah.
That's like the big thing now. Because I'm in like a weird circle where I'm just fucking with musicians all the time. Like I'm getting invited to all these crazy shows and so,
how often do you guys play, would you say? Like
this year I've only done like 4 or 5 shows. So it's not
that's not bad.
Still, I was gonna say,
that's like one a month almost.
Like one of them just paid not that great.
Yeah.
But those MMA shows, they pay really well.
Mm-hmm.
But also too,
and I only perform like 1 song or 2 songs.
But also too, like, would you rather? I mean, obviously, like people want to get paid, but I feel like for me in my comedy journey, I'm more about exposure right now.
Exactly. So I take it as that. To be honest, I'm not worried about the money.
Right.
I'm more worried about how many people I could get to
become your
following
fan.
me or listen to the music.
Right.
Because what do you care at the end of the day, right? Do you really care about just fucking getting famous and getting money, or you really care about you're really working in the art that you're fucking trying to push?
Ruse, do you do shows or do you do?
Yeah, I would say it's like about the same as him, but he's right though. Like it's not even.
Where you did like 4 or 5.
I think people chase 4 or 5 probably throughout the year, and really ideally for me, it's like at least once a month would be ideal. I mean, it's just I put it on me. I think it's just a matter of like I have all these connections, just like probably you do, right? Like it's just a matter of probably reaching out to people that I know can help me out and just pitching it to them, saying, hey, let's put up together a show, like what we're doing right here, right now, putting together our own show. It's just stuff like that. That's really what gets you booked when you're not getting booked, is starting your own thing. Right. That's what always does it.
Because the money nowadays is, you're not going to make money off of Spotify.
Well, I think it actually builds community. Like it's that thing you're talking about not building
it's all
making
merch.
money.
Right. You're not going to make money off of Spotify, all that shit. Your music's not really going to make money. What's going to make money is you doing shows.
Yeah.
And having some dope merch, and then having a type of personality that people like, hey, you know what? I'll wear his shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
like
I'll buy their shit.
in the way that it's the same as comedy, where it's like you don't need to get a bunch of money from this one source. You could have 1,000 people pay you $5 a month, and now you're getting $5,000. It could be as simple as that. You just need to give something people. You need to give people something to believe in.
Like,
Yeah.
like this was a fucking dope ass idea you guys had. Bringing this together, like you guys bringing all your powers together. That shit's so fun. That's why we're like, hey man, I got FOMO and shit.
Well, thank you, dude. I think it's cool what we're trying to do, and if we can be consistent with it, like what we're trying to do. We have one person in the crowd right now, but if we just keep doing it, I think we can get a serious audience, and I think that would be a really
so
cool.
if I could ask, like, how did you guys come about with this? Like,
I would say it was probably like a seedling between me, Drew, and Phil all simultaneously. Like we all had the same kind of idea hopping around in our heads. And then I had Drew on my podcast, and Drew told me about everything. Like he said, let's do some type of page where it's all of our stuff. And then it was like, hey, how about we do some type of group? And then it unfolds into this.
I
Yeah.
like that shit.
And I think what happened, I think I just responded.
You just happen to be the one guy
There was
who
like,
responded.
yeah, like nobody was saying anything, but like I understood what they were trying to do.
Because what
Like,
I
oh,
did
man,
is
that
I
sounds
made a
fucking
big
cool.
group chat. I
Yeah,
made a
it
giant
was-
group chat.
bro,
with, like,
And literally like
Talk about group chats real quick. You gotta like check people like right away if you create
Yeah.
a group chat
For those opportunities, yeah.
Because that snowballs into all this, yeah. Because I would say that's
Yeah.
about it. Or did I miss
Well-
anything?
well, and
I
that's
think
what's
'cause
kinda-
Phil, it was you who said the thing about Legion of Skanks.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
kind of really had that image of let's do something in that vein of things.
Well,
Let's do something united, because even
Yeah.
to separate from music, like even in comedy, it's just like there's so many. I'm not gonna name it by names, but it's just like there's this venue and they only book these people, and it's the same fucking lineups, and it's like, dude, why don't you just, if you put all your powers combined, Captain Planet
right,
style,
right.
you'd fucking have something, you know?
And then the other thing too, I think the thing I kind of liked it was like I had never met Ruse or Drew. Like our first time meeting was the first episode of the podcast,
nice.
and it was like, fuck, if these dudes are cool enough that we can just fucking come in and act like we fucking
You know why
been
this?
doing it forever.
And
It
that's
worked,
the dope
worked
shit.
out
Because
great.
when I saw like the clips that you guys posted, I was like, bro, that's
You would've thought
that's
we've
like
all
a
known
dope
each other
fucking
forever.
Time. Like,
Yeah.
like that's just really literally just chilling and fucking
Yeah.
talking shit.
Yeah.
And you know what's great too? I think this group, we have just enough fucking differences to argue, but to not like get personal.
yeah,
You know what I mean?
It's like
Yeah,
a rubber
100%.
band.
Yeah.
It snaps
Yeah.
sometimes, but
Right.
it goes right back to the way it was.
But it's good for fucking clips. It's for conversation. Like everybody's got a different. Everybody
also
is
think
the
those-
victim of their experiences.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
and,
you know.
and I think you could tell that all of you guys have some sort of type of experience doing it.
Yeah,
already.
and well, and I like too that there's different, like Phil just said too. It's we're different, and like I'm learning things. Like there's things that Ruse may do that I'm like, oh, I've never done it that way, or that I've seen Drew do on his
Right.
podcast. I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool too.
Yeah.
Or Phil being fucking Phil. That is enough motivation right there.
Nobody would do it this way.
let me ask you real quick. How many episodes do you have?
With the podcast I'm on,
Yeah.
we have over what 300,
Damn.
400.
And
What about
you do
you?
them in a group, right?
Yeah, so I'm with two of my buddies. So like
Okay.
they started the podcast. I hopped on like 2 years ago, and then I've been with them ever since. So because I was gonna start my own initially, but then they had a third guy. Third guy ended up quitting. So then I jumped in because I was a guest on theirs a bunch of time, and then that's how I got into it.
Right.
So and then like I said, when Ruse and he had made this this big group thing,
Right.
and now it's funny because like I feel like we all kind of took a chance and said, fuck it, let's try it. And now that people are seeing it, I feel like people are like, oh man, I wish I should have got involved in that. I should have did,
that's
you know what
how
I mean?
was, yeah,
Right, but I mean, it's one of those things where
The moment this starts kicking off is where people are gonna be like, "That's conservative. It's right wing." I'm telling you, and that's when you
change it
know,
up and shit.
and that's when you know shit is going good when you get the haters.
oh yeah, but you know what I like though too.
On the fucking
But you know what's cool about it. But what's cool about it too is even like with you, like what you ended up doing was hopping on. You know what I mean? Like you were a guest. I mean, like I said, dude, this spot's really cool. Again, gracious, and thank you for being a good host and everything. But I mean, like it's one of those things where like people that are watching and stuff, podcasters and stuff, like they can still come in, get involved, be a guest, hop on. You know what I mean? Like Ruse
It's about community. It
Exactly.
really should be about community.
Exactly.
And I think when you put community in the center focus, truly in your intentions, in your mind, that speaks to people and they understand that and they want to be a part of it because we all want to be a part of something.
Yeah.
So-
You know what I gotta say too. I like, and I think I've seen this in Drew's pod. Is like when I did my pod, it was all comedians, and I'm like, dude, there's so many fucking people that like in Chicago that I would want to talk to. I don't give a fuck who you are. You could be a whatever, have some weird fucking business, run some weird charity. Like I don't want to. That's what I felt about all the pods that we saw that I'm not going to name, but they were in the groups. It's just 40 fucking comedians having the same people on circle jerking each other off.
So I will say this: 3 of the top episodes were all friends of mine that have nothing to do with comedy, music, or anything. But they came on the pod, and their episodes fucking blew up. The 3 most successful ever were just literally 3 of my friends I grew up with because. Like with our podcast, like we invite everybody. So it can be music. You can be just an average person that likes listening to the show, bro. If you're just somebody who's like, man, I'd like to get on with them. We let anybody and everybody sign up. And it's crazy, like, you know, because people like that get excited too. You know what I mean? Like,
everybody wants to
check me out. Right. But then you see, like, dude, my one friend, I'm telling you, he came on and it was the biggest episode we ever had. And it's because everyone like loves him and, you know, they're like, oh, I want to hear what he's got to say. You know what I mean? But he's not involved in anything. Don't do music, don't do comedy. It's awesome.
On the outside, it could be like the lamest story. You're like, oh, here's this guy who ran this pizzeria for 7 years. And then you're like, wait a minute. He's got some fucking stories.
Oh,
you know?
That's true, yeah.
You know, it reminds me of like what he's saying about like don't chase money with music and just try to make good music that people connect with. It's the same thing. It's like don't try to pick the guest that's going to get you the most views that's in your world.
Yeah.
So like I've learned that like my favorite episodes happen to be that where it's like, oh, that's completely outside of my circle, completely out of this net that I'm usually in.
Yeah.
And it was just so different than what I'm used to. And it's nice to get out of my own planet every now and then.
Yeah.
That's what inspires you. That's what, like, I recently had like a fighter on. You have fighters on all the time.
Right.
And I don't know if you saw, it was Pernevlon Shepherd. Yeah. And dude, like, it's just talking to somebody like that is so fundamentally different than talking to a comedian.
Yeah.
Like, just a different world.
I talked to this dude that's like 6, 7.
What's the difference?
They're just so like I would say it's like their determination, like the way that it's like if you were talking to fucking some type of Mike Tyson, where it's like
intense,
the way that they think about things is so intense.
It's a whole different animal, is what it is.
He literally told me like sometimes I feel like I want to kill.
Put an ETA on the CTE.
I was like, holy shit! I'm like, bro, we're sitting a little.
They talk about murder. They'll just talk to you about murder casually. They will.
Yeah.
But I mean, because they got that dog in them for real. They will just bite you and shake you around.
Yeah. I mean, like
they want to. They're looking at you like pray. Because the thing is, like when I was talking with him, he was talking about how he toys with people. That was one of the things he told me about. Is how like in his mind when he's fighting, he wants to like instill fear in the other guy's mind. That's when he's watching fights. He's like, oh, what is this guy? What makes him tick? Like what makes him nervous? Like should I be talking shit as I fight him? Like is he the type of guy where he's a bitch and he's gonna like he's gonna shrivel up when I talk shit?
Right.
Or is he the type of guy where that's not gonna work on him and I have to do something else? Like this is the type of stuff where you're just thinking mind games and you're just trying to fucking break people.
But I think it's like with everything because when I've gone to train, like I've gone to train with some of these people, and when you see them actually fucking fighting in front of you, and you see them doing some crazy shit, you're like, holy fuck! And they know when you're like at the event, you could tell they know that if the other guy's been training or not.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Because they're like it's just body language.
The bro alpha culture though is so cheesy to me. Like have any of you guys done MMA shit?
I've gone to
just
train,
interviewed?
but, like,
A couple street fights.
I've never.
It wasn't really MMA.
I did
I don't want to fight, bro. Not someone that fucking knows what the fuck.
No, I didn't want to do anything that would involve like CT or concussions because I did like rugby and football in high school.
That's the worst one.
So then I did jiu-jitsu for like 3 years.
Nice.
And dude, I can't believe like because I half my family died off during lockdown. So I was like in a dark fucking place, you know, with the what would I call it, the scrunchy socks and the psych ward, you know. But I was like, I need to get out of this rut. And dude, jiu-jitsu got me out like that because I remember the first day we went there. He goes, "God, you ever walk into a room and people are just you go to a grocery store, people stare at you, people like they try to size you or something, you know?" He goes, "You ever walk into a room and realize you could put to sleep 95% of people in this fucking room in 30 seconds." And that shit made me so happy. I was like, I mean, I didn't have any claim to fame other than like, I mean, we would do 2-minute rounds. There was like twice that a black belt couldn't tap me, but then I made 3 guys quit. And the reason why it's funny is because, dude, wrestlers are the biggest fucking pussies. They got such a fucking ego, and then when you put them in their place, because it's like, what the fuck is pinning gonna do on the street?
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Wrestling is a whole.
Yeah, there's literally a guy went up with.
Phil speaking for himself. If any wrestlers want to fuck any of us up,
dude, I'm always about humility first.
I would actually like to see like Phil put out an open wrestling challenge, right? Like since you want to make these claims, I think you should put out a wrestling.
I would
challenge.
fucking love it. I would love it.
Yeah.
There's a comedian, I'm not gonna name who, but he was like a state champion wrestler, and I was like, dude, let's fucking. I wanted to roll with him, jujitsu, and then in between each hold, we would say like a one-liner to the camera.
What the fuck?
And he's like, I don't want to do that shit. I'm like, you're a state champion. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna do something that you're trained in. I'm like, see what that fucking pussy, right? You know, like. But I'm all about humility. But like, dude, like this one wrestler guy, he was a foot taller than me. He just won his district from high school, and I was like, yo, so you know like about this, like you're supposed to tap. So he's like, I don't tap for anybody, dude. I cranked his neck in like 30 seconds, and it's so funny because you'll like how you're saying, do you talk shit to them in their ear, bro? I'll talk. I call it dentist talk. I'll be like soothing. Like, hey man, your hair looks really nice today. You know,
that's how Khabib was.
Hey buddy.
Yeah.
Like, that guy never talked shit to no one.
All right, guys, I'm sorry. I'm sweating my ass off. Can we wrap this up? I'm so sorry. Before we get into more MMA talk.
yeah.
Can I just say, I really like the image of Phil like killing somebody while nuzzling them like a mama bear, you know, like that's what he's doing. Like his whole thing.
If you want your life to be fucked up, just fucking picture Phil in like a wrestling outfit.
Yeah, right.
That's the way to do it.
You're halfway there right
Dude,
now.
like, yeah, but
Fuck
picture
yeah.
like the like a fucking like a boat, like was it like a boat red speedo?
I'd always do rash guard, no gi. Always did. Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah, well I was doing my plugs, right? So
Yeah, you've been doing the plugs for like 40 minutes.
I don't know.
plugs ever, man.
Hey, to piss off Ruse, say best rapper alive.
Yeah, someone diss me real quick before we'll get an extra 20 minutes out of this.
Music, EYEQSOUL on all fucking platforms and all that stuff. There'll be a few little shows coming up. There's the Artist Coalition happening at the Hairpin.
We might be there.
July 17th. You guys don't want to miss it. There's gonna be a lot. There's gonna be some comedians there. There's gonna be live bands. There's gonna be hip hop artists. There's gonna be R&B singers, content creators, all that jazz. There's gonna be also a painter, and they might bring another painter. So
Shout out, Bewee.
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
So you guys don't want to miss it. It's gonna be free. Like I said, just come through.
What would people expect to do when they're there? Just hang out with the artists and all that?
There's gonna be a few things happening there. Yes.
Yeah, 'cause
It's Logan Square.
Yeah, it's
I'm picturing
Hairpin
period
on
blood.
Milwaukee
Pain.
and Diversity.
And if you guys go on YouTube, you can literally find the previous ones. So you type in IQ Soul Artist Coalition, you can see the previous ones that already happened. Because I feel like it's really like just a hang, right? You're kind of
It's
just
a hang, but we're adding a few little things.
Do you
little
also
nooks and crannies.
You also have a name for the studio that you like charge to
here?
record? Yeah. You wanna plug that? No?
Not really, but if y'all wanna do some music, this is the Momentum Studio here. We just do podcast things and whatnot. We might make it the home for you guys. Maybe we're trying to figure that one out.
Plant down our American flag.
You know what I'm saying? Exactly.
Sweet.
So yeah.
Sounds good.
All right,
Great
well,
media.
Let's do our handshake. We can't forget it. All right, everybody put their hands in.
Fuck,
IQ
what
Soul,
was
just
it
follow
again?
our lead. And then, all right, here we go. There it is.
Yeah.
Oh, whoa.